The Macadam app claims you can earn hundreds of dollars per year just by walking. But is that actually realistic or just clever marketing? In this video, we'll break down the real numbers and do the math together. And I'll show you inside the app so you can see exactly how it works. And stick around to the end because I'll show a smart little trick that can help you double the benefits and significantly boost your earnings from this kind of app. Hi, Michael here, and if you're looking for easy ways to earn a bit of extra money on the side, you've probably seen apps that pay you to walk. And one of them is Macadam, and in this video I'll take you inside the app, show you exactly how it works and reveal what kind of earnings you can actually expect. I'll also explain why, in my opinion, the real value of this app might not just be the money, but something way more useful in the long run. So let's jump in. So let's start by going over who can join the Macadam app, and you can join it both for iOS and Android devices, and it's available in a lot of countries. They do not write on the website exactly which countries it is, but when you join, then you can choose your country, and I'll show here now on the screen how that looks when you actually sign up. There's a lot of countries you can choose from. If you live in one of the countries where it's available there, then you can join, but another way to check is to just go to the Google Play Store or the App Store. If you can find it in your country, then it is likely available and you can download it and get started. And during the sign up process also, there is also a note where it says that the most active users are earning several $100s per year. So that's what it claims you potentially can earn. Then that's what we'll put the test in this video here, where we'll do the real math together. But let me now log in and then we'll take a closer look at exactly how it works. So I have now logged into the Macadam app, and the main way to earn here is the step counter. You can see right now I haven't had this phone with me when I moved around today so far, so it's 0, but the idea is that it will count whenever you take a step, and then you can see here how many steps you would need to earn points. So for example, 2,500 steps would give you then 15 points there. And the important thing is that you need to come in here and scroll to validate your steps, because if you forget that, you will actually not get the points. So that's not so convenient, but it's just something you need to be aware of. And as you can see, you can scroll up and you can see the maximum number of coins, and that will be 270 coins. But this is only for gold members. We'll go over the different membership levels in just a bit. But this has actually increased since I first talked about it and tested it a few years ago. It used to be just 200 points you could earn per day by walking, but it is now up to 270. But that would of course also require you to walk 45,000 steps, which is of course a lot. And this is then the main way to earn, but they also have these challenges here you can see, and those challenges will come and go, and that's a way to actually motivate you to move more. So the steps will still count on the step counter, but at the same time you can see there's these challenges where you can win some extra small gimmicks and rewards and things like that. So keep an eye on those if you want to keep motivated to move, and that's definitely a nice little gamification they made there. Not something that's super effective to help you earn, but something that can help you motivate to move more, which is of course also a good thing. And then they have these others here where you, for example, can see you can watch an ad and you can earn 5 coins. There's some surveys, and there's a refer a friend program. I would say if you like surveys, then just focus on actual survey apps instead, because they are just better for that. They pay more, they're more flexible and all that. I do have a video, I'll leave a link in the top corner, of my favorite survey apps. You can check that out if that's something you're interested in. But they do have the option inside Macadam also. I just prefer focusing on the apps that are specialized in that if I want to take surveys. And another thing you need to be aware of is the membership levels. So you can see I have bronze, but there are also silver and gold. And you can see some of the different benefits. For example, if you have bronze, you can actually only earn up to 205 per day, or 205 points per day by walking. And you can see that means you can only convert up to 20,000 steps, but like 20,000 steps is actually also a lot for most people. sale and the standard cash out and shop options and different other things. But you can see then for silver you can earn more, you get some other benefits, more cash outs available. We'll go over the exact cash out options available in just a bit. And then gold, you can see that's where the highest earnings are possible, and you can convert up to 45,000 steps and have more payout options also, and there are pop-up ads free experience also. But the way you unlock these membership levels is basically by just keeping active. You can see here when you move up towards the next level, so it's not something that you can really do much about other than just staying active, and then eventually you will get there. But let's now go over how you can actually get paid, because that will also explain exactly what the points you earn are worth, so you can figure out if it's worth it or not. So I have now jumped to the payout section, and you can see there's some charities you can donate to, but then there's also bronze offers, silver offers, and gold offers. So this is a place where your membership level also is important, because the options you get will depend on that. You can see, for example, for bronze here, then if I scroll here, I can see that I can actually get paid in cash here. When I've earned 15,000, then I would be able to get 5 euros. And for silver, for example, I would be able to get 5 euros for 13,500 coins. So there I would actually get better value for my points. So that's definitely a great benefit. You can see also you have more options here. Also some gift cards that you have the option to get here. And you can even get transferred up to 120 euros. And with gold here, you can see also you get even better value actually for your coins. And when you reach the payout threshold and withdraw, they say that the payout can take up to 15 days, so it is not super fast payment processing, but it's still okay. It's just something to be aware of. But the main thing we need to do here is now to figure out what is the value of these different coins then. Because let's say you are a bronze member, then 3,000 coins would be worth around 1 euro or the equivalent in your local currency. The best I have seen here is gold, where 2,000 coins is worth 1 euro. So on the gold membership level, then you would only need to earn 2,000 to get the same as you would need to earn 3,000 on a bronze member. But even if you are a gold member, and that will take you quite a while to get there, then it would still take you around 10 days to earn just 1 euro if you walk 45,000 steps per day, because this is the maximum you could earn then on the gold member. Then you could earn enough coins to earn 1 euro in 10 days by walking 45,000 steps per day, which honestly not that many people do. On bronze level, you would have to walk 20,000 steps every day for 15 days to earn 1 euro. And if we then look at a little bit bigger time frame, then as a gold member, if you earn 270 coins every day, which is a maximum you can earn just by walking, then for a year it would still only be around 100,000 points you can earn just by walking. And 100,000 points would not even get you a gift card or cash worth of 60 euros. So when they say you can earn hundreds of dollars per year, that is potentially true, but if you do it just by walking, you can see here that is actually not possible. So what they're referring to is if you also use some of the other earning methods, specifically the surveys and other options. If you just do it by walking, then if we just do the math based on what is available inside the app, you can see the earning potential is not really that high. But the main benefit can then be the motivation to move, which is definitely also something worth considering, and that's really the main value of this app in my opinion. Alright, here's the bonus tip I mentioned earlier, and this one can actually help you boost your earnings while using Macadam app if you decide to download it. Since Macadam rewards you for walking, but the payouts are very small, as you can see, a smart strategy can be to combine it with other passive earning apps that don't get in the way. One example of this is an app like Pawns, which runs quietly in the background and pays you just for sharing your unused internet bandwidth, so you don't have to do anything once it's set up. If you want to join that, I'll also leave my joining link to that below, so you can go and check that out. You can also look into other get paid to walk apps, because some people stack 2 or 3 at the same time, and I do have a list here on my website of some other options like this that I have come across. So I'll also leave a link to that below so you can go and check that out. But just be aware that a few might conflict with each other if you use too many of these pay to walk apps at the same time. So it's a good idea to test them and see what works smoothly on your phone, because your exact device and model and all that can also play a part when it comes to see how smoothly everything runs. So stacking apps like this won't make you rich, but it can turn those small rewards into something more noticeable, especially if you are already out walking anyways. So that's definitely what I would recommend. And then again, I want to remind you that the main purpose of Macadam, or benefit of it, in my opinion, is not really the earnings if you just use it for walking, because that will be quite small, but it can be an entertaining and fun way to motivate yourself to move more and then earn a little bit extra at the same time, and that can definitely also be great, but you just need to do it with the right expectations. And if you have used it, or if you have used other apps that pay you to walk, I would love to hear your opinion and experiences about it in the comment below, so please feel free to share that. And then I'll leave a link below to the list I have of the best walk to earn apps, and also a list I have of the best passive income apps, so you can let them run in the background. Pawns is one of them. You can also find that on the list and the joining link for that, so you can get a joining bonus. I'll leave links to those options below so you can go and check that out. And finally, if this video helped you, make sure to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.